Hey, what's up everyone? This is the watch list video for Wednesday, April 20th, 420. I wonder if Elon's going to pull something tomorrow. So the SPY, really big upside candle today, pretty impressive. I think the Dow was up 400 or 500 or something. Kind of a frustrating day for me in that the overall market was super strong and I didn't find very many trades. But sometimes that happens, especially when the whole market is moving together. You don't see a lot of the individual moves sometimes anyway. Let me throw this over here, explain what we do. I try to do this at least a couple times a week. Point out that we try to make our money between the bells. I'm in cash every night. And basically the following list I'm going to show you, none of it's investment advice. I'm looking for things that might give me an A+ intraday trade setup, and then I'll be in cash by tomorrow's close. All right. Also going to throw this over here. Today's day one of a new exercise while I work chapter. You can see the treadmill slid under the desk sideways, which is what I usually do. But I just got this today and I'm trying it out. So, haven't had knee surgery a couple times. I think this might be a nice little, just a different way and a little bit easier on my knees maybe. So anyway, I'll follow up if anyone's interested. I'm on it now, so I'm a little winded. Super quiet though, way more quiet than the treadmill. I'm easy, I can use my mouse a little easier than when I'm on the treadmill. So far I'm really liking it. I may look into some sort of gel seat cover because I can't imagine 4, 5, 6 hours. But I may alternate between this and standing, right? Just kind of step it aside a little bit and then stand and trade for a while. But anyway, that's what's going on here. What are we watching for tomorrow? MDVL, very, very strong. Gave a beautiful Tokyo setup right here. And I pointed out the volume. I didn't follow my own rules and jump in right there. But anyway, that doesn't matter because I didn't get the trade. But it's holding up really, really well. So it definitely goes on a chart for tomorrow. CRXT, I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little better. Had this spike the other day. And now it's starting to curve back up. But that's really not why it's on the list. And after hours, it's trading at 209. So gapping up near these recent highs from late March. Don't know if there was after hours news or what, but VERU seemed to have found support. I took a late day trade in this that I called in the chat room. I thought if it hit 1250 here, and I think again here, I thought if we broke that half number late in the day, it might get a nice pop. And it got a little one. I made a little bit of money. It went to 1280 something. But it really kind of happened, I think, too late for it to really get going. Anyway, ATNM, kind of a sleeper pick, but super interesting. It had this gap up here, chopping sideways for about a week now. Really interesting over the 750 level. And today, got a big volume spike in the morning. So, and just kind of went sideways the rest of the day. Interesting to me over 750. FREQ, big pop yesterday. Quiet inside day today that happened to top out right around $2. Back through 2 tomorrow is interesting. LGVN, recent high flyer. Somewhere did an offering in here. Came down, certainly found support. And I'm going to show you like 30-minute candles. You can see how interesting the 1050 area is. See that line there? Maybe over that, it gets going again. It's got good support below now. SEV, big breakout today. See if it gets some sort of follow-through setup tomorrow. SBFM had this huge move and then just fell off the cliff. But today, I'll show you 5-minute candles. Look at that volume that came in midday and held up pretty well. So certainly on my radar for tomorrow. Nobody in chat knew, but I keep thinking this is that one that you couldn't trade on TradeStation. It was restricted for some reason. But I put a test order in today, and it is tradable. So if anyone's watching this video and you have TradeStation and you see this symbol and you say, well, screw it, I can't trade it anyway, you probably can now. Like I said, I was able to put it in an order today. BWV, we still didn't get that afternoon high of day break that I talked about in last night's video. This vertical line here was the open, so it put in a little run early, straight sideways the rest of the day. No afternoon breakout. So it goes back on watch for tomorrow. Keep in mind, this was over $60 about 2 weeks ago. So it's a decent setup for a possible nice bounce. IMTE, one of the strangest charts I've ever seen. I keep tweeting that I've upped my bid now to 2 million shares at 0 if it gets there. I might go 4 million, I'm not sure. But honestly, all kidding aside, I don't know that I've ever seen a stock do this. You know, run from 6 to 38 and literally back down to 4 something in this kind of time period without any kind of a bounce. It's really bizarre to me. BRCC, speaking of things that just keep falling, hit 34 and straight all the way down to 17 something now. I'm absolutely keeping this on bounce watch. No trades in it today, no setup today. And then lastly, GNS, another weird one, right? That has not triggered as a bounce play since I started watching it. All right, I'm getting winded. So we'll add other gappers to this list in the pre-market. Hopefully catch some nice trades tomorrow. Anyway, done battling. See you guys in the chat room.